Hopefully everyone's having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're tuning in the world. My name is EQ. Welcome to EQ Trades. In today's video, we're going to be going over Base, the new network, the new Layer 2 solution built on the Ethereum network, founded by Coinbase, that's going to be directly competing with Polygon and Optimism. And ironically enough, they don't have their own token. So in this video, we're going to be going over the project and then talking about probably the closest complementary ecosystem, so that if you do want to get a little bit of some of that potential market cap that would be going to Base, here's an ecosystem to the side, or let's say a complementary project when Base does well. And I guess I don't have to talk about the financial part in this video because there isn't really any part of financial advice when it comes to Base Network because there is no token. Just cue the intro and let's get the party started. So the Base network is going to be built on Ethereum directly. It's a layer 2 solution, so you can use the EVM in order to build any sort of DApp ecosystem on the Base network. The main part about getting on the Base network though is that you're going to be collaborated essentially with the Coinbase network. That's going to be the big selling point in all of this, is that by joining Base, you're going to be part of Coinbase and part of their whole ecosystem and network and party. Now their vision, as you can see, is to keep fees low below 1 cent and transactions fast below 1 second. They're looking to on-ramp in 190 countries. And as you can see, it is built as an Ethereum Layer 2. It is decentralized with the Optimism superchain and incubated by Coinbase. And if you're wondering what that side project was that you could get into if you wanted to potentially get some of this market cap and inflow from Base, is Optimism. Optimism is going to be, in the name, an optimistic rollup. It's also a layer 2 solution on the Ethereum network. And like I mentioned before, the major difference between Base and Optimism would be that Base's integration with Coinbase gives it a unique distinction in terms of user accessibility and developer support. It also mentions that Polygon uses a sidechain approach, which involves a separate blockchain. Now, I would be a little tempted, and I would say that maybe they might want to reword this, because ZK EVM allows Polygon to process Ethereum transactions without even leaving the Ethereum network. So it wouldn't necessarily matter if it's a sidechain approach, because they're actually processing on Ethereum, versus Optimism is going to have to offload, or let's say onload, some transactions, process them, and then give them back to the Ethereum network. But in terms of a lot of institutional money and people that are going to be using it, I would be safe in assuming that Base is going to be very popular. I've talked about Brett in one of the other videos. That's going to be the major meme coin on the Base network. So if you were looking from the meme coin side of things, Brett could be a good option on the meme side of things, whereas Optimism could be more on the utility side. Now, I would assume what's going on here is that because they're also competing with each other, Base basically told Optimism that we're just going to be bringing you way more traffic, and your network is just going to look extremely busy from the amount of people we're bringing to you, because we don't want to build our own coin or token, because they don't have one and they don't plan on releasing any sort of token. So I would assume that is probably what's going on there, saying, hey, we'll use Optimism's tokens and your network in order to process things through your optimistic rollups and your smart contracts. And in return, we'll give you a whole lot of network traffic. And Base will operate like the other L2 solutions, DeFi platform, gaming, NFTs, built for scaling, built for speed, bringing in all the things that Ethereum could not do. So as a long-term play, I am very bullish on layer 2 solutions. It'll be interesting to see who's the winner between Base, Optimism, Arbitrum, Polygon. There's a lot of them now because of how complementary and how well they're able to perform, especially during bull runs. But I'll keep everyone up to date, and if you do want to check the Optimism video, I'll be releasing that in the next week. So keep checking back on the page, or hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I release the video on Optimism, which I'll go into deeper detail onto potential price predictions and ranges and things that we're looking at based on market cap and so on and so forth. But I hope you all have an amazing day. If you learned anything from this video, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next video.